Hi Scorpio, and welcome to my channel, The Guided Intuitive, and thank you so much for being here. So what we're going to do is do a read for you and who, and this is going to be a general read. So if you're looking for a personal read that truly taps into your personal energies, go to The Guided Intuitive up here or in my description box below, okay? Let's see here. It's going to be you and who, and that who could be a friend or family member, boyfriend, girlfriend, a person of interest, or even one side of a situation or another, whether or not you're focused on love, okay? So just note that. This will be the second half of July, so we're going to see what wants to come out, right? So let's see what is in store for you. Thank you all that have been booking discovery sessions and, beyond the read sessions, and it's just been absolutely wonderful. For those of you that are maybe going through some sort of blocks or challenges, maybe in a relationship, maybe in, your life, or maybe it's in your business, you do definitely want to book a discovery session up here. It's a complimentary opportunity for a few minutes with me, and what we do is kind of see where you're at and see if it's a good match, and if so, make a recommendation if we're a good fit into one of our programs or packages, okay? So do note that. All right, so let's jump into this. We're going to see what's going on. We're going to start with you first. Scorpio, and let's see what's going on. And by the way, I'm kind of a hot mess because I'm moving. So that's just how it is, okay? But I'm going to be doing some really cool stuff, so I can't wait. I can't wait. It's going to be my own little studio, so I'm super thrilled. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what's going on for you, all right? More to come on that. All right, so we get the Ace of Wands. So this is Aries, Leo, Sagittarius type energy. So this is a blessing coming through. I love seeing this because this talks about some sort of inspiration and creation that the universe is handing over to you. Okay, now this could be in a relationship or situation, but it's that fire energy. You might have fire in your chart, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or the other, or someone around you does. But that's what's coming out here right now. So we're going to clarify this and see what else wants to come through here. So you got a new opportunity here. Okay, what do we have here? We've got the Empress card. Oh my gosh, 3 major arcana in a row. We've got the Empress, we've got the World, and then we've got the Hangman. Okay, so what this tells me is that there is a brand new opportunity. I almost feel that you're in your Empress energy. You're focusing on beauty. You're focusing on health. You're focusing on mothering, that motherly type energy. And many of you could be just mothering yourself right now, okay? And so please note that. But it's about beauty. It is about that yummy energy, and it's about a birth of something new. So it's almost as if when then this comes through, this inspiration and creation, that this comes through, it's like the energy to match, and it's like watch out, okay? Because what happens here is that it could involve travel. So this is also about some of you might be traveling, but this is about a completion, okay? Now for some of you, you might be kind of going through some sort of completion and a start of something new. So I almost feel that when there's a completion or there's some sort of travel, this actually puts you into, you've got the Hangman position here. This is about looking at things at a different perspective. Okay, now if this is a relationship for some of you, there is a new beginning for a birth of something new, but something had to end. It's almost like something had to end for you to take a different perspective on this, or because of something end, it allowed a different perspective. But there is a birth of something new. So there's something brand new that's able to begin. And this is huge, guys, because it's 3 major arcana right in a row. So this is pivotal for you. And I really feel that this birthing of something new kind of brings things full circle. So maybe, again, for some of you that might be going through a major change in life, maybe you see a relationship or situation from a different perspective, but it is a successful completion, right? Now, some of you are just ending a particular cycle and have an opportunity to birth and start something new, and then also look back and see how things were a little bit different, or kind of see things with a new set of eyes. So that's kind of what I feel. It's like seeing things with a new set of eyes, getting insights from this inspiration, that's coming through here. So yeah, there's a birth of something new, and it's funny. There's a birth, and then there's a completion, and then it has you stalling for a moment, maybe to strategize a little bit and kind of see how you want to move forward. So this is interesting, guys. So we're going to take a look at what else wants to come through for you where you're at right now. How interesting. Maybe we can get a little bit more detail on what's happening. What do we have? Reflect on your truth. So this could be as things came to some sort of completion here, okay? Maybe that you has you reflecting on your truth. What is it that you really want in a relationship or situation? When you move forward, what would that look like? And what does moving forward really look like to you in a relationship or situation? So it's about reflecting on what your truth really is and honoring that, and having this opportunity to move forward, because you've definitely got a new birth of opportunities, and there's a lot of inspiration that's coming through. Yeah, this is about making the necessary sacrifices. So it's about stepping back and looking at the bigger picture. I almost feel that it's kind of looking at a worldly picture. It's kind of stemming up here, and it's kind of like, okay, if I want this, if I want what the world is going to be offering me here, then I'm going to have to make some necessary sacrifices for what it is that I want. And that's why I want you to reflect on your truth and to really look at things at a different perspective. So, whatever that is, if it's a relationship or if it's a situation, how do you want to color in your world? What does that look like? Take a pause moment to take a look at that. Find your truth, and then make the sacrifices to bring in this new birthing of something new, okay? That's what I see kind of where you're at right now. So note your comments below. I'd love to know. And it's funny because it's about, like, I would say about 70% of you are not subscribers, but they definitely comment and like and share my video, which is quite interesting. So if you definitely like it, please definitely hit the subscribe button, guys. I so appreciate it, and it keeps my channel going. So I do appreciate it. Let's hop over to the other side and see what's going on for this other person over here, okay? But that's kind of where you're at right now. Let's take a look at this other person. Whoa. Okay, so what's happening for them is they're having an ending. And I kind of feel, this is interesting because the tower is something to look at. If it wasn't for the tower, you might be stuck in a particular situation, okay, or a relationship, whatever that looks like. So for this other person, I think this is kind of a good thing, that something needed to change because something was stagnant. Something needed to change. So we're going to pull 3 cards and see. This is a major arcana on this other person's side too, so they're going through some big shifts as well, okay? So let's take a look at, let's clarify the tower. So major arcana of the tower. Let's see what else. Let's see here. Yeah, okay, so this is beautiful. This person, as actually something came to an end, okay, and it had it almost to do with their security. It's almost as if that they were trying to get grounded, and they needed a shift to happen as it pertains to their security. So this is about, now this could be if this person is holding on too tight, whatever that is. It could be a relationship, it could be materialism or anything of the sort. But I see here that they've kind of let that go, and they've kind of co-created with the universe and co-created with the community. And this is about celebration. This is about community. This is about working together. So it's kind of like rather than doing everything on this person's own. So when I clarified the tower, I got the 4 of Pentacles, the 3 of Cups, and then I got the 10 of Wands, which is coming to an end. Having to do everything on yourself is coming to an end. This person is realizing that community is really important. Sharing, all of that. This is Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces type energy. It's really, really important for them. And it's about, working together in partnership with others, right? And so you don't have to do everything on your own. And this could be in a relationship or situation. So this is saying that, that collaboration is going to be key. And that's what's important for this person on this side. So just note that. Let's see what else wants to come out for them on their side in terms of where they're at right now. Collaboration is key. They could have Aries, Leo, Sagittarius in their chart as well. They could have Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces, and I got Earth, Air, and in water. Okay, that's what's coming through here. So could be almost any sign coming through, but that's kind of the scenario that I see. It's like rather than doing everything on their own, it's about collaboration. Engage in higher reason. It's kind of interesting because you got reflecting on your truth, which really is focusing on your higher self. And this is saying engaging in higher reason. So what is the reason? What is the reason? Kind of focusing on what is engage in higher reason. What kind of comes to me here? It's kind of like I feel that this person, it's like a better reason to do something, a better reason, to move forward. Okay, let me clarify this one more. I'm going to pull one more card on this one here. Okay, yeah. I kind of feel like a better reason to move forward, and accept disappointments gracefully. So maybe something didn't work out in this relationship or situation, and this person is disappointed on this side here. And this is about accepting, accepting that gracefully, and to know that there is a higher reason for this. There's a higher reason why maybe perhaps something didn't work out, something didn't come to an end. And I think it's in collaboration. It was brought, something came to an end here, and it had to. And I kind of feel that it was on part, from the universe saying, okay, we're going to make this end because there is a bigger picture for you over here. And this wants you to move forward and, to use collaboration. And anything that in the past that maybe perhaps didn't work out was because it wasn't for you. Okay, it wasn't for you, all right? At least the way it was being presented in a relationship or situation. So let's go ahead and find out, what is it that you need to focus on right now? What do you need to focus on right now? Let's take a look at that, Scorpio. What is that? Okay, what do you need to focus on? Okay, so what we got is the Five of Cups, and then we've got the Fool card right here, and then we've got the Queen of Wands. Okay, so what you need to focus on here right now, okay, this is saying, is not what didn't work out, okay, what you still have, what didn't work out, because the focus is just as you looking down and looking at the cups that are already spilt. This is the past. This is, you can't pick up what has already gone and had gone through. I'm out of words here, I guess, so to speak, but has already happened and transpired. That's what I'm looking for. So it's no use in trying to focus on what the things that are spelt. Focus on what is still full here for you. So this wants you to take off the heaviness of that disappointment here of what didn't work out, because this is about some sort of a change. The fives are about some sort of adversity that didn't work out, and what it wants you to do is to focus on a brand new beginning. Okay, the fresh energy of the new beginning where the sun is behind you, and then focus on moving forward. This is the Queen of Wands. She's that sexy woman. She creates what it is that she wants, and she's got that intuition and she's spiritual aspect about it. You see the little black cat there, but very confident, that knows that she can create what it is that she wants. And she's always focused on the light, right? The yellow is the solar plexus, right? I am and I can, and I will, right? And so it is. So it's kind of like that really fire energy. Now you might have someone around you, Scorpio, that's got that fire energy around you, that is very confident and is perhaps starting on a new beginning, and perhaps that you were disappointed, maybe because something didn't work out. But what you need to focus on right now is a brand new beginning. Okay, so that's going to be really key. What is it that you need to surrender in terms of this Five of Cups? What is it? Surrender the desire to control people, okay? Because when you start controlling people, kind of brings out that shadow side. And what happens is it actually sabotages the relationship and the situation, okay? So it's about letting go of the control here, all right? And it's about to, really focus on achieving a relationship or your goals more successfully and more effectively by backing off and maybe just perhaps regrouping a little bit, right? And give the situation a little bit more breathing room, okay? So if you want this to work, give it a little bit more breathing room, okay? And I think that's what's really important. Allow the universe to step in and do what it is that they need to do, okay? So that's going to be really, really key. So surrendering the desire to control people. So for some of you, that might be the case, kind of wanting to control the relationship or the situation. It's the hardest thing to do sometimes, but it is always about, because if you try to force something, it makes it worse. So if you want something to work out, it's about stepping back, right? So that's really key, and that's what wants to come forward. And anything else in terms of what it is you need to focus on right now, anything that's going to help you, get that different perspective, right? Get that different perspective, that clarity, and allow the universe to work with you so you can move forward into the light. And that's key. So surrender control, of controlling the situation or people, or the desire in order to do that. or even if it's just a goal of yours, that's what it's basically saying. There is some breathing room that's going to be real necessary. What does this other person need to focus on? Let's take a look at what that is. Okay, what is it? What is it? Wow. Okay, I'm going to pull 3 cards here. Okay, so this other person has gone through heartbreak. Okay, so what they need to focus on is that, okay, I've gone through heartbreak. I acknowledge my heartbreak and to work through it. It's also noting too, because it's the 3 of Swords. This is Gemini, Libra, Aquarius type energies. So you might be, kind of around a fellow air sign or involved with a fellow air sign, or you might be taking on that energy. But this other person, has gone through some sort of heartbreak, and this is about saying that they've got the strength in to be able to move on. Major Arcana card, Major Arcana, and Major Arcana card in order to move forward. And amidst any sort of adversity. Okay, so it's about a changing of a mindset. Okay, this is changing of a situation, of a way of being, right? And it takes a different construct, and it takes a different mental state to change. So that's what's going to be really important for this person. The strength is about getting the balance back in their life. So after a heartbreak, so they could have gone through some sort of disappointment. Again, accept disappointments gracefully in this relationship or situation, and they do not want any more of this adversity. It's about working together, collaborating together. Okay, what is it that they need to surrender here? What's the in terms of this 3 of Swords? Let's see, because there's a lot of Swords energy here. So again, could be dealing with an air sign. Surrender to non-action. This is about a time to stand still for this person on this side, okay? And it's interesting because this one side is the desire to control, and this is the other person is surrender to non-action. So maybe one person was putting in so much action, the other person, maybe this person was putting in a lot of action, and now they're supposed to not do it. And this person was trying to control, on the other side here, and this is saying, to surrender to control. So it's really, there's kind of somewhat of a mirroring that's taking place between you two here, both sides at least. But this is about really breathing and this person needing to focus on their own power within, okay? And letting others come to them, okay? So they are surrendering to non-action right at this particular point. And it's funny, you're surrendering the desire to control others, but this is about giving the situation some breathing room so it can unfold organically and allow the universe to step in, as well in this. So it's definitely about, really breathing and focusing on their own power. This is their time to be still and not act right now. It's what's coming through. So let's take a look at how this other person, well, let's go back to you and find out, let's take a look at, what's this that you're fearing right now? You fear that your dreams won't come true, okay? Or, maybe in this relationship or situation, because this card is talking about, really reaping what you sow. It is saying that you're afraid that your dream is not going to come true, but this is saying is that your dream is about to come true. You're about ready to reap the rewards in a relationship or situation, okay? So it's about the dynamic of being able to learn from each other. So this is the goddess of nature, and she talks about that your dream is coming true, but your fear is that it's not, okay? So let's take a look at why it's invalid. It's invalid because it wants you to not trust what other people say. It wants you to trust your own intuition. You can see like the eyes, right? It's kind of coming through the truth, your own intuition, your own spirituality. It wants you to focus on your own intuition to see through a situation, and it brings light. So this is saying is that, it's invalid because, it's like trusting your feelings. There could be maybe in this relationship or situation that maybe someone's not revealing maybe the full story here, but this is saying for you to trust your own intuition. Don't trust what other people around you are telling you. And this is really big, Scorpio. This is coming out. It's like saying you see it better than anyone else around you, in terms of the truth in this relationship, in this other person, or in this situation. So please trust your own intuition on this, because that's what the universe is saying. Trust your own vision, okay? And that's really, really key. And how to overcome this, in this sphere. Let's take a look at what this is. Awakening. Wow, this is an exploration. This is actually a wondrous time. It's saying this is a goddess of awakening. You're going through some sort of awakening. And this is talking about exploration, romance, and this is also about creativity. So this is beautiful because how you're going to overcome this is because you're going through an awakening. And that's why your vision is much better than anyone else around you. And that's why the dream that you think is not coming true is coming true. You just don't actually see it. You don't believe it because you're focusing on others right now. And it says to really use your own perception and vision because you're going through an awakening. And what this is saying is that it's about exploration in this relationship or situation. There's romance and creativity. How does this person feel about you? How does this person feel about you? What is it? This person, it says, life would be empty without you by my side. Okay, so that's how they're feeling. They feel that that would be the case. Okay, and it also feels that you both come from different worlds. Okay, which sometimes could be a really beautiful thing too. Wherever you are is home to me. So that's beautiful. And how do you feel about this other person? What do we have here, Scorpio? You're my secret inspiration. All right, beautiful. And what else? What else? Whew, this wanted to fly. I'm trying to bury my love for you. Okay, so there is love here. There is love here, guys. What is the overall message for the good vibe cards? What's the best advice in moving forward for you? Okay, what is it? Cloak yourself in light. Okay, very, very key here. This is beautiful. So you can see the light of love looks like there's all these hearts all around you. So cloak yourself in light. Focus on the positive and let your relationship soar. Okay, and that's what's going to be very, very key. You're going through an awakening. You're getting a new perspective. And you've got this brand new journey and a new shift in energy that's happening in this relationship and situation, but especially with you. And it's going to affect the relationship, or the situation at hand here. So note your comments below, guys. Please like and subscribe, and I look forward to seeing you next time. And until then, namaste.